Have you heard of the second screen problem?
I have.
All right, as far as I know, there's a as far as not as I know, but as far as I understand it, streaming companies like Netflix have been worried about this concept called the second screen problem, where when I first heard about it, I was thinking, "Oh yeah, your phone, that's a second screen, that's a problem." They're looking at it from the point of view that the phone is always the primary screen, and whatever you're streaming, whatever you're watching at home, that's the second screen, and it's a problem that it's the second screen because you're trying to watch a show and you're in your head thinking, "Yeah, I should check my phone. I'm looking at this. Oh, what's he gotta say?" So now they've they I don't wanna say dumbed down, but they've been presenting streaming shows in a way that you have to they say things multiple times, they make sure they're very clear. There's a lot of visuals on screen to make sure that you can't wander off, and you always have to look up every couple seconds. And this is the second screen problem where it's like they can't go as complex as they would like to with a lot of shows because somebody in the executive chair will complain and be like, "Hey man, this is far too this is far too captivating and engrossing for us to put on our service. You got a second screen problem, son. What are you gonna do? Make this easier." You heard
I
about
love
this?
it. I love it. Yeah, a couple of things. We talked about briefly when we talked about, man, I don't know if you remember, was that maybe a year or 2 back when Zaslav took over Max, HBO, and he talked about lean in TV versus lean back. And there's this big issue with, like you said, television can be too complex and you're going to be focused and sit down and watch it. You got to be all in on it, right? So I'm more of those kind of like lean in. I like to watch shows like at night and just get in my TV shows, right? And focus on it. But then the vast majority of folks, and especially, and there's this study that came out, I was trying to find it right here. One clue may lie in how this younger generation values its content. They said more than 74% of adults in the US use their phone while watching television, according to Insider Intelligence. So basically, the younger generation, even more so, they're valuing content that you lean back. And this all came about because of Netflix's investment in like those standard television shows, those shows that go like Suits, that goes on for 100 episodes that people would just have in the background.